everybody. So summer challenge for reading and math week 1 is complete. So I hope you've been able to keep up on your reading goals and your math goals. If for some reason you weren't able to, don't give up, keep working, because it's also a monthly challenge too. So if you weren't able to get to 40 minutes of math this week, add on a few extra minutes next week and the following week and the following week to make it up. So don't give up. All right. So my goal for myself was to read 4 hours a week. And this week I read 4 hours and 20 minutes, so I got past my goal. And I'm reading a really good book by James Patterson. It's called Killer Instinct. And in this book, Elizabeth Needham is an FBI agent, and her friend Dylan Reinhardt, they are working to find a terrorist in New York City before anything terrible happens. So this is a really thrilling book. I really like mysteries. That's my favorite genre. And you'll notice I'm pretty far in my book, and I didn't begin this until I think I started this the end of May. So I started this maybe a week before the challenge, and I've read 300 pages already. It's a really, really good book. I have a hard time putting it down. So you'll notice here, I've got a really nice place that I can come out in my backyard and sit under a tree and enjoy my book. So this is just one of the places where I enjoy reading. But I like some place that's quiet. Can you hear the birds? So, you know, just somewhere quiet, somewhere nice where you can read. Grab an iced tea or a lemonade and just relax and enjoy a book. It's also a good time to read a book right before bed because it calms you down and it gets you ready to go to sleep. So those are two things that I think about when I think of reading and making it enjoyable for myself. Now, I also have been going through math things and putting them in folders. And since I gave you 40 minutes a week to do math, I've challenged myself to work on math notebooks for an hour a week. And this week I did exactly that. It was just an hour, but we had some new furniture coming, so I had some extra things to do this week. So I also wanted to tell you too, I love to garden. So that's one thing that I really, really enjoy. And so my mom had a magazine, and I wanted to know some things about how to fertilize my plants so that they could grow bigger and I could get more tomatoes and more cucumbers. And so I did some informational reading too this week, and it's something that I enjoy, and so something that I chose to do just to find out how I could better my garden. So I want to show you the result of that too. So I'm going to come behind the camera so you'll be able to hear me, but you won't be able to see me. All right. So you'll notice here too, where I was sitting, let me grab my camera. I have created this spot for myself so that I have a nice spot to enjoy my reading. And I also have birdhouses and things. I just wanted a nice, calm, serene area for me to be able to do some reading. And then I'm going to come over here and show you. I've got some of my garden right here, right by my driveway. And you'll notice my tomatoes and peppers are doing pretty good, and my cucumbers over here. I was really excited about that, and I read some different techniques about fertilizing them and different times of the day to water. And so those are some of the things that I read about and learned about this week. So I'm going to take you out front of my house too, and I'm going to show you my flowers. And I got some tips too about the types of flowers, because I do have a really shaded area since I live back in the woods. And so according to this article I read, I was planting the wrong types of flowers, and that's why they weren't coming back from year to year. So I decided to get some different types of flowers that will grow in the shade. So when I was reading this article, they gave me some tips on the types of flowers that I needed to get. And so I'm hoping that these beautiful flowers that are growing right now in my garden, because of what I've read and what I've learned, that they will come back next year, and they will be just as beautiful next year as they are this year. And you'll notice I have a hummingbird feeder. I also really like birds. So when you're doing your reading, just make sure it's something you enjoy. My favorite things are mysteries and gardening and exercising, and those are my favorite things. And so that's what I like to read about. So make your reading enjoyable. So I'm also going to be sending you an email, a personalized email, congratulating you on your math and asking you some questions about your reading. You can get back to me, or you can just, just kind of rhetorical. If you don't have time to answer, that's fine. But I just want it to be personalized to you and reach out to you because I'm so happy that you have decided to do the Reading and Math Summer Challenge. All right, if you have any questions, email me, and keep reading, keep doing that math. All right, talk to you soon.